What is good with it, YouTube? Fight fans all over the world. It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir, I said it, Real Talk Boxing. It is a privilege and honor and a major blessing to be back with you beautiful people yet. Again, Canelo Alvarez. Stripped of IBF world title. Didn't want to face his mandatory and William Skull. Don't have a clue who he is. But he's mandatory, and the man should have his opportunity. What do I have to say about this? About time. About time. Canelo Alvarez he gets special treatment, in my opinion. Some may or may not agree. He's been undisputed since what? When did he fight Caleb Plant? 2001, 2002? I'm not quite sure, but it's been some years. And has he even defended his undisputed? He fought Charlo. He fought Bivol. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Against Jaime Munguia, right? They're in the same weight class, correct? If I'm not mistaken. Well, that was the first time in a long time. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, because I'm not sure. But he gets special treatment. Canelo does what he wants, when he wants, fights who he wants to fight. Now, if this had been a WBC mandatory, they wouldn't have bothered him at all. WBC is the worst organization on planet Earth. IBF is pretty consistent, and I commend them for making that move. You have to have some serious, excuse in order for them to give you a bypass. But even the great Canelo Alvarez didn't with the IBF, and I love it, man. There's mandatories for a reason. To be quite honest with you, there's too many organizations, too many belts. But being undisputed, you have obligations, or you get your title stripped, unless you have a WBC title within that undisputed. And if you're undisputed, WBC is one of the organizations, but they won't bother you depending on who you are. I mean, you look at the WBC with Deontay Wilder. Lord have mercy. I mean, how many times was Dillian White mandatory? You look at it with Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez. Horrible. It's frustrating, but it is what it is, because that's what we're dealing with. But my thing is, you have made a significant amount of money in the sport of boxing. You have a legacy. Someone is given their just due and an opportunity. So give Skull his opportunity, because somebody gave you an opportunity. Skull's training and fighting for his life each fight. So why won't you give him the opportunity to live the type of lifestyle you live, to have the kind of money you have? But instead, you I don't want to fight him. Take the belt. Who cares? Again, a lot of people disagree with me, but titles mean nothing when it depends on who you are as a fighter, honestly. But to the IBF, I just want to say props, and I commend you for doing what you had to do with Canelo Alvarez, because he gets special treatment. I don't care what anyone says. That's my opinion. Great fighter. He's accomplished a lot, but he gets away with a lot of stuff, man. He really does. But the IBF didn't let him get away with this, but he doesn't care. It's just a title. He's still got the name. He still has the marketability. I probably didn't say that right. He's still marketable, whether he's undisputed or not. That's what I'm trying to say. And he's still the cash cow, but he's on his way out. I really believe that Canelo Alvarez is on the way out of the sport of boxing. I believe he's almost done. But, this is what we deal with in the sport of boxing nowadays. That's just my opinion on the IBF stripping Canelo Alvarez for not facing his mandatory and William Skull. William Skull, I hope you get an opportunity one of these days, but I highly doubt it'll be against Canelo Alvarez. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. As always, respect all. Fear none. God bless. Until next time, Real Talk Boxing. I'm up and I'm out of here. Bang.